Hi everyone out there in TV land. Today, for this episode, we're going to take a look at a couple of my DVD box sets that I think are of particular interest, and at least particularly of note, ones that I find particularly cool. I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to tackle only a couple this time around. The first one I want to talk about is, anyone who knows me knows I'm an enormous Alejandro Jodorowsky fan, and for any Alejandro Jodorowsky fan, your DVD collection is certainly not complete without at least owning the Films of Alejandro Jodorowsky box set, which was put out by Anchor Bay. It has 6 discs. Fando Elise, which is his first feature-length film, El Topo, which is, in my opinion, one of his absolute masterpieces, and The Holy Mountain, as well as his early short film, Ma Cravate, and 2 actually soundtrack discs, with the soundtrack for El Topo and the soundtrack for The Holy Mountain, which is really cool if you ever were particularly fond of the music, which I was. Certainly something to check out and to give a listen to. Next one I got on here that's really cool is the David Lynch Lime Green box set. This thing I bought went for about $124, and it's really cool. Like I said, it's lime green. The importance of that, I'm not really sure. It has 10 discs, and it's labeled like that. Sometimes you might get a lot of TV shows, like I believe the CSI Miami DVD box sets were put out like that. And it's got, Eraserhead. It's got the soundtrack for Eraserhead, which is really cool. And it's got his short stuff like Dumbland and his short films. And it's got Wild at Heart, Elephant Man, Blue Velvet, the Industrial Symphony No. 1, which is certainly something you'll want to check out. It's really cool. On a mystery DVD. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm a big fan of David Lynch, and I think this is a really good way to basically get a big bulk of his career, in my opinion anyways. It doesn't have Dune or Mulholland Drive or The Straight Story, although not a lot of people have The Straight Story, and it doesn't have Inland Empire. I have Inland Empire, and I have Mulholland Drive. And it also doesn't have Lost Highway, which would have been a nice addition to the set, because it really goes along with a lot of the films here. Either way, great movie. Great movies and great director, great box set. You really, really shouldn't pass it up. And if you get the chance to buy it, do it. Do it now. Next one I'm going to get into is probably the cheapest one to set here, but it has one of the best values. If you're a big Boris Karloff fan, and if you're a scholarly Boris Karloff fan, you'll know about the show The Veil, which was sort of like a horror. It was like each episode was a different horror supernatural tale. And it was a TV show that I don't really think got aired much. I think only might have aired a few episodes, and there was only 10 made. This is a really cool set put out by May Dacey, so you can tell it's a tin set, and it's got nice embossed cover, and it's really cool. I picked this up for like $5, and it's a marvelous deal. Can't recommend it enough. It's really cool. And, it opens up like that, and you got the booklet, and you got the actual things with the three discs, and 10 episodes on 3 discs. And so it's really cool. None of that double-sided DVD crap, which I hate, and is one of the banes of the DVD collector's existence. I highly recommend checking it out. I'm going to jump right in here to this cool box set. Many people might not know from seeing me. But I am an enormous Abbott and Costello fan, and if you are an enormous Abbott and Costello fan too, I highly recommend checking out this box set put out by E1. The Abbott and Costello show. This is the complete, both seasons, as well as a bonus disc. See, it opens up like this. It really sucks that Abbott and Costello are dead, because this begs to be signed. I mean, look at that. And see, it's got, I believe each season, if I'm not mistaken, yes, each season has 4 discs. And plus there's a bonus disc. There's a 5th disc of bonus features. I picked this up for I think only like 40-some bucks, maybe 50-some bucks. And it's a great buy. Absolutely fantastic. It has all the great sketches as in all the episodes. And it's really fun. Abbott and Costello, you really can't go wrong. Really, really and truly cannot go wrong. And I'm only going to do a couple more. Here's a cool one. This is the Nightmare on Elm Street box set, which comes with all 7 films, plus an 8th disc, which is called the Nightmare Encyclopedia. It also, the box set comes with a pair of 3D glasses, because there's one scene in Freddy's Dead which is actually in 3D, and he has I lost the glasses, but it comes with this cool little booklet. And what's really cool about this DVD box set is when the movies were individually released on DVD and VHS in the early to mid 2000s, they all had these okay cover art, which is like whatever. But what's cool about these DVDs is they all have the original poster art, which is, if you like the original poster art, which you should, it's really cool. It has, and I've always been kind of fond with this style of case, you know, like that, which is pretty cool. It's a really cool box set. I picked it up for about 80 bucks. I'm not sure if it's still in print. It might be out of print, but it's a great box set if you get the chance to pick it up. It looks really nice on a shelf. Obviously, the two Freddys they have, it's kind of funny because they have Freddy here, and he's got the regular glove, but he's wearing a trench coat like he did in New Nightmare. Although he doesn't have the glove from New Nightmare, but here is his New Nightmare all the way. It looks really nice. And if you're a fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, it's a must-buy. And the last one I'm going to do, it's technically 2 box sets, but I'm going to do it in one. And obviously, fan of Italian horror, and any Italian horror fan worth his weight in blood knows Mario Bava. And here I got the 2 Mario Bava box sets were put out by Anchor Bay, Volume 1 and Volume 2, which is altogether, it's like, I think it's 13 of his films, and plus, you know, say here, there's Lisa and the Devil and House of the Exorcist. They're both the same movie. He's got Kidnapped, as well as the other version, Rabid Dogs. And it really goes over a really good span of his career. I mean, you've got giallos, you've got like sword and sandal movies, you got gothic horror films, you have like what is basically the Bay of Blood or Twitch of the Death Nerve, which is pretty much the beginning of the slasher film, which you can see very well here. It also has a western, a sex comedy. You can tell that Mario Bava was, while he may have made his mark in horror filmmaking, he was a filmmaker first and foremost, so he made all sorts of different kinds of movies, not just horror movies. And they're really great sets to have. Okay, so I'm sorry if that was a little quick. I just wanted to get through it as quickly as possible. I'm trying to keep these videos as short because it makes the uploading process easier. But thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, by all means, please feel free to comment down below, and I will, of course, answer your questions. I will be doing more DVD collection videos like this in the future, as well as general daily, not daily, but probably more like monthly or bi-weekly updates as to different DVDs I buy, or I'll do the updates as I buy DVDs and as I have enough to justify an whole episode. But with that being said, once again, thank you very much for watching. This is Justin, signing off.